Real quick, mind the visual quality of footage from Pillar of Autumn till the end of Silent Cartographer. I made the worst mistake an editor can make. I updated software that I learned how to use an older version of, and the newer version gave me the middle finger in more ways than I wanted to deal with. After brute forcing things, I was able to band-aid together the first half of these highlights. The rest was recorded after I downgraded the software back to things that function properly. Is that really a downgrade?
Starting the recording, say something. Yeah, there we go. Peaking all those audio levels.
Yep, across the board. Every light on my desk is flashing.
Pretty sure my power is about to go out from all this.
Breakers are flipping. So we're playing
Halo C.
Right.
Mind you, keep it on the original graphics because the anniversary graphics, they butchered it so badly.
Yeah, we've been over this.
They made Master Chief have these little stubby arms.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you're making me kind of want to look at the
look at it when we go into the Pillar of Autumn cinematics.
Yeah.
But after that,
you can seamlessly toggle back and forth.
Yeah,
if I remember right.
They made it quicker because on 360 trying to toggle back, it took like 5 or 6 seconds for it to. Yeah, it was gross. I guess I'll take the second to tell people so I can get it early on so I don't forget to snip this part. After this, it's just Halo Reach, and then we're done with Halo gameplay because fuck 343.
After this, we're gonna play Destiny.
It was like Forsaken. The whole like, oh, you're gonna be Clint Eastwood, except not because Ghost is a Reddit mod and he keeps you from doing anything fun, and like it was built up to be this like you're shirking off the responsibilities as Guardians of the Galaxy of the solar system.
That's right. They killed off every character that had a good voice actor, right?
Yeah, that was actually fun. Well, granted, okay, Cade, they turned into a dumber Deadpool.
Yeah, I heard they that was Nathan Fillion's character, right? Yeah, and they turned him into just joke after joke after joke.
Because they just made him so stupid. He barely functioned. If he wasn't a robot, I think he would forget how to breathe. That's how they would write him.
Nice. Oh man, I gotta open the Xbox game bar to accept this invite. What the fuck?
Yeah, that integration's not that great, is it? So I had
do
to
the Purple Heart one since I fought in the 4chan wars. There we go. We're all good now.
I really wish that it was a more linear game, and it wasn't this open world game with absolutely nothing to do.
It does seem like it's stuck in the middle between an open world game and a linear game, and it should have focused on one or the other.
Because, like, my problem is, since the ending of it is, like, it doesn't matter what you're going to do, your brain's going to, you know, explode at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Why should I bother putting all this time and effort into the world when it's just not going to matter at the end? But, if it was much more linear, like, look at Halo. It's a linear game, but the maps are huge. You can explore all you want. Just do that. Or Jedi, like the Jedi Knight games.
Oh, yeah.
How they had it, these, you know, each level was fairly expansive. Do something like that. Have it a linear storyline, but just with, you know, little side things you can do in each mission and do that, and it would have been so much more fun, especially if you were like the cop or like the if you played one of the PMCs that are in 2077. If you played as one of them, like hunting down like cyber psychos and stuff like that, would have been so much fun.
Yeah, and if they wanted to keep that kind of open RPG element to it, they could have done like Mass Effect 2 or 3, where you have your home base and then you deploy to different areas.
That could have worked too. Standing in the middle of a combat zone. Hold it! Hold on! Gotta change my settings! What is he doing?
Everybody stop firing!
You just see the menu screen in my visor.
See you adjusting volume settings.
My crouch toggling and... Crouch behavior. Here it is.
Hang on, I gotta look up how to crouch.
Okay, this is where, if you go to the current graphics, this his arms just in comparison. Yeah, see? Look at how
this one doesn't let you switch while you're in a cutscene.
Okay, well, you'll see it. Bad. You'll see it. The only thing I like about the remastered cutscenes is that they use Cortana's Halo 3 model, which I prefer that model.
Okay.
But you'll see it.
Cortana, as I'm seeing her now, is pretty jank.
Yeah, 3 polygons.
When I was little, I remember getting this Christian magazine, and it had a review for, I think it was Halo 2 or 3.
This name is so misleading!
Well, no, one of the things they brought up was how Cortana's outfit or whatever was
there is no
abhorrent.
Outfit. She's naked.
Nobody should play this game because of it.
Cortana's naked. I don't know what outfit they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny about the first Halo? They didn't know they were going to make Halo 2. They didn't know they were going to make Halo 3. They set up so much stuff in this game without even knowing that they were going to make a sequel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's okay. This is where this scene, when you see it in the video, you are going to be laughing your ass off. Chief looks like he's got baby arms.
No.
It's disgusting. Not to mention, they made the movements of everybody look like they're like overacting some high school play. The facial expressions are way too crazy. Their arms are flailing about. Their body moves all over the place. You know what? It looks like early Star Trek.
Oh.
It's stiff, but it's also exaggerated.
TOS.
Mm-hmm. That's actually exactly how I described it. This looks like TOS Star Trek movement.
Every time they get into a fist fight, they do the thing where they put both their hands together instead of just regular fist fighting.
I was going to make a joke, but you were talking because she says, your architecture is similar to the Autumn's. And I was going to go, you calling me a ship?
Ah, shit, we got to reload.
I like it how he gives us an unloaded gun at first, and then we just walk and bullets spontaneously appear in it. That's how it works here in America.
You just stand outside of a Walmart and your magazine fills.
Stick layout, aim control. Did you just? I was gonna say, did you just throw a grenade at me?
I'm experimenting here.
Experiment in your bedroom.
Let me cook.
Oh, I need to change some other settings real quick. Hold on. Man, this is great footage. You know, the worst part about Cortana in Halo C, she's essentially Deanna Troi in late Star Trek. Guys get done yelling at you. I sense he's angry at us.
I think he might be upset.
Cortana's in here. They're up on the top landing pad. My sensor, my radar is showing the same thing. Visually, I can see them. And later on in the game when she says, this structure is not naturally formed. Thanks, Troy. Never would have figured that one out on my own. You know what's weird is the doctor. She always went... Crusher always was in this weird superposition of having a British accent and not having a British accent.
Oh, it was because she was a very theatrical performer.
Oh, okay.
So she had that theater accent.
Theatre accent.
Picard.
Oh, Picard.
We shouldn't be doing this.
Your shiny dome is getting me turned on. I almost called Picard Trek. I am Star Trek. Like you can take out an elite with just one magazine. I almost called it a clip. Well, that wouldn't be very based of me now, would it? I think I miss most about the assault rifle is it having as much ammo as it does. 60 shots. I was trying to count the individual bullets on the upper left, and it's telling me right here.
On the HUD, yeah.
I miss it.
That was one thing when I was little I remember thinking was so cool that you could see your ammo count on the gun.
Oh, it's so futuristic.
What a time to be alive.
That's the one thing that made this sci-fi. Was the ammo
that's
count.
The only thing.
It's not the Halo.
Like Montana. Well, I mean, this is just like a Mormon structure here.
Yeah.
With like the rapture chute and everything.
Ooh. It's just Gregorian chants and Mormon statues. I am a monument to all your wives. What the fuck is a rapture shoot?
Oh, that's what I don't know. That's what we always called it up here. Whenever like the super over the top churches had like the massive spire at the middle.
Oh, is that where everybody would be like the radio communication for when God comes back?
Yeah, when the meteorite flies over the city, you all stand underneath it, and you get sucked out through the rapture chute.
We got to make sure we have good communication with Jesus, or else he won't know when to come back.
You got to drink the Kool-Aid first. Make sure that your neurons are all connected properly.
Yeah, Jericho Charlie. Yeah, this is the Mormon Church. We're good to go anytime you are.
Operation Skyhook is a go.
I wonder if my insurance will cover that.
Man, I miss old sound effects.
Quick, play that MP3, that single MP3 file.
Single MP3. Sound like someone smashing a light bulb on the ground.
I watch the Oceans movies not to be like, oh, this is such a great character drama about.
Yeah, you watch it because it's a dumb, fun heist movie.
Yeah, because it's got its clever moments and it's just fun to watch. Inception I watch because I want to stroke my ego for understanding the plot.
Oh, I get this.
Nolan,
that's brilliant, like me.
Nolan gets me.
Literally me.
I am the Nolan of creepypasta.
Oh no! Never say that again.
My ego grows. Damn it, Cortana! I don't understand metrics. How far is that distance in football field times baseball bats?
For me, I would have no idea what.
Yeah, if you said no, that's 400 fully stretched out Magnum condoms. I'm like, okay, now that makes them. I understand that one.
Yeah, I know that one by heart.
There's not a condom big enough to handle me. I use a trash bag.
I have to special order ones from Brazil. Made out of an entire goat intestine. The whole thing.
I have a whole rubber tree plantation just to make my own condoms. I've been trying to cuss less.
Yeah, how's that going for you?
The first few days, especially when I play Call of Duty, it's awful.
Yeah.
But recently, in the last like 2 or 3 days, I've been catching myself. So,
yeah,
like before I actually say the word, so I don't have a problem with cussing. It's just that after a while, I want to get on with my sentence and not say fucking every other word.
Yeah, it does become kind of a filler word after a while.
And it just gets tiresome. I want to finish my sentence. So,
yeah.
Not to mention, makes me sound less unhinged. Oh, he told me about how nuking the entirety of California, New York, a little bit of Florida. I thought
at least he didn't cuss.
I thought he was crazy. I could have sworn this guy was a genocidal maniac, but he didn't use the F word at all. So
he was very articulate.
He was very good about his pronunciations.
His inflection was perfect.
We like to butcher words and then say that's how the British would pronounce it. Is that a realization?
Wait, really?
No, that's a made-up one that me and him were
I was gonna
bullshitting.
Say, I think I've heard British people.
Yes, I have realized. And I know there's old school gamers like, no, health packs are bust. I enjoy being paranoid around every corner. No. I think I sang that correctly. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, Sarge, or I don't know what rank detectives are, but hey, Detective Miles. Yes, what is it? I've been researching this, even though I'm a simple desk jockey and part-time beat cop. I've been researching this killer's MO that we've been going after, or this kidnapper's MO, and it's very similar to this character that my daughter likes on the internet called Slender Man.
Oh, gosh.
I could have done that.
Have you ever heard of Jeff the Killer?
No, who is this Jeff the Killer?
This really fits his bill. They found bleach at the crime scene.
There's all kinds of these stories on the Creepypasta wiki. Oh.
Mentioning a wiki in a story has to be the next level. Someone's gonna push it there at some point.
I should have done that, but like, you edited that yourself, didn't you? You put that information in there, didn't you? The worldwide encyclopedia, my ass.
Too many explosions in Power Rangers.
I think it's because they thought they were like really stupid looking with how they moved around and everything and the Sentai bullshit. I think they were like, this looks stupid.
This looks like brain rot. Yeah.
Oh man, this anime where they're going ah! The whole time is so much better. Cool stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Like, oh shit. No, like back when it was like the plastic Beyblades with the spring-loaded engines in them and shit like that, I was a master at it. But I was the only one. Like, the school I went to, nobody else gave a shit about Beyblade until I was in middle school, and it was like the all-metal ones. And I was like, I've been robbed. I am either really good with snipers or really bad, depending on the time of day, the position of the moon, the axis that the Earth is currently at. You know what I find annoying in movies where like it's based on a kid's game or a kid's show, and then like they have Sonic the Hedgehog but going into the real world? What is up with that plot line where the character from a fictional universe comes into the real world?
It's to save money.
That, and from what I've read, it's to deconstruct the idea.
That's the excuse. It's all about money.
Yeah, probably. She is my anime waifu.
Yeah.
The things I would do to that cyborg body. She could squeeze my head with those thighs until it popped.
I still haven't watched Standalone Complex, and I've heard that's really good.
It's
so
good.
I'll have to check it out.
It's good. You'll finally understand the Laughing Man jokes.
Okay.
I thought what I'd do is I'd be one of those deaf mutes. Oh man, you cannot fathom the absolute disappointment I had in Final Fantasy 13. I was like, cool, I'm gonna be one of those people who gets into. I was excited to get into Final Fantasy. I had heard about it at the time, mind you. I was like 13 or 14 at the time. Yeah. I was like, cool, I'm gonna be a Final Fantasy fan. I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna find out what it's all about. And then the turn-based combat came in.
It worked really well back in the Super Nintendo days when it was 2D.
Yeah, when character animation was stiff as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't get away with much. But this is fully 3D. This is like this is HD graphics. These characters have more polygons than I have IQ points. And you're telling me you can't turn it into Metal Gear Revengeance? It was such a huge middle finger to me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm having fun walking around, and then you just kill the momentum with turn-based combat, and it's disgusting. That's why Metal Gear Revengeance is my Final Fantasy. Doctor, turn off my cringe inhibitors. But Raiden, that'll expose you to lethal amounts of Reddit. Just do it. It's like doing the Raiden voice just wrecked that chord. I just dribbled water all over myself.
Just stroke it out, man.
Colonel, I need you to describe to me every inch of that base I'm about to go into. Leave no detail unturned. Snake, that's gonna take 15 hours. Just do it!
We have to fill dead air.
The studio wants to get all they can out of the voice actors.
We want to be able to advertise this game as being 200 hours long.
Ugh.
It's giant Sonic the Hedgehog looking guys.
Gotta roll! Or gotta run. What is his...
Got a blast!
No, that's Jimmy Neutron.
Got a blast!
Brain blast!
Brain blast, that's it.
Ooh, the Mayan calendar is in 2012. We're all gonna die.
That's about 500 years late. There is a health pack. Go get it. Right there, the big white thing on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
With the red cross.
There we go. It wasn't floating and spinning.
Oh yeah,
I
I
couldn't
forgot
see
about
it.
that. Flashing and with an arrow on top of it.
I only play Borderlands 2. That's it.
Chief, you just committed property damage. Do you know how long it took to put that node on that? There is ledge. I must test depth. How is that eagle-eyed? I shot him with a rocket.
That structure appears to be some sort of temple or
Oh yeah. The exploded view of the Halo ring. Just what I needed for my 3D printer.
This makes such a comprehensible map, doesn't it?
Yeah. Estimated work time of 15 years! Yeah, that's the best thing about highlights, is I get to cut out all the cringy shit I say that doesn't land.
All the shit that doesn't land, yeah. That is nice. That's why I could never do streaming. There's too much shit that is just like, oh, fuck, I don't want that to be out there.
I get to be 100% not what I am on highlights.
Yes.
Which is consistently funny.
Mm-hmm.
You see that picture that I sent you? That dirty tank map that I showed you?
Tank map?
The nude chick. The blue nude
chick?
Yeah. So that's in StarCraft in the olden days there used to be these these dirty tank defenses where like you would take out waves of enemies and every successful wave it would reveal a part of the map that was designed to look like a naked woman.
Okay.
For the longest time I could never beat one of those, and then a few days ago I did, and I felt a sense of nostalgic accomplishment. My boner sprung.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you sent that to me on accident, and that's why I ignored it. I was like, oh, you meant to send that to someone else.
No, that was fully purposeful. I did send context.
Did you?
I told you what it was.
Wait a minute. Let me go back and read.
I'm gonna find it right now. Hold on.
I must have totally missed that.
Good lord, you blind bastard.
Apparently.
Where is it? There it is. I said, at long last, Sweener, after years of attempts, I won a dirty tank defense map on StarCraft.
Oh, you did. You did go into detail.
Good lord.
I think part of it is because I opened that at work and I just immediately
okay. I just realized I don't know as if I realized this before, but the display on the assault rifle looks the same as the door right here. Almost the same. Yeah. Look at the shape.
Oh, the shape, yeah. What does it mean?
Somebody go contact Rocket Sloth or whatever his name is and tell him we just discovered the next big Easter egg.
We need to get some Halo lore beards here.
So actually, the shape of the door is conducive with Master Chief being the Forerunner descendant, secretly the child of the didact and the librarian.
Oh, gosh.
What? This Forerunner glass isn't smash-proof? Weak. We make better glass.
Well, if you look at the lore, the sand that they used to make the glass on their homeworld is substantially weaker.
Yes, of course. All the times that they'd have bar fights and throw each other through windows, they wanted to make stuff that was less jugular cutting.
They make glass out of sugar over there.
Say something.
Hello!
There we go. My board's lighting up. Circuit breaker's about to pop! I gotta find a good balance when I'm editing this between just letting our comedy stand on its own, so never, and throwing in visual references.
Yeah, you need to get that Marvel editing down. Lowe's. We got a $10,000 fine for having a pallet leaned up against a wall.
Wow.
An empty pallet.
Wow.
Amazing. What a wonderful standard.
This pallet that has in no way is going to harm anybody leaned up against a sturdy wall. 10K.
Yeah, it was interesting.
And people wonder why small businesses can't stay in business. Almost as if all these erroneous regulations are strangulating the small business market.
Speaking of that, I was watching a guy
Here we are.
build a house on YouTube the other day and like listing off all of the stuff that he had to go through as far as permits and regulations and stuff. By the end of it, I think half the cost of his house was just that. It's depressing.
It's you can't build your own stuff. You can't be self-sufficient. How else is the government going to control you? Excuse me. How else is the all-knowing, the wise and brave government going to keep you from hurting yourself?
Are you collecting rainwater?
Press the button. Press the button that I'm shooting at. Damn it, these bullets aren't... This isn't built like Destiny or any other modern game where I can just shoot the controls and it works. I actually have to interact with them. Why can't Ghost do it for me? Hit the button.
Oh,
Hit the button, Sweener!
I'm putting my macaroni down. Give me a sec.
Oh, not my mac and cheese.
We had decided, or I saw, because I had played Star Wars Jedi Outcast, and I saw the sequel, Academy, and I was like, and I think it was $10, 15. So I was like, Dad. He bought it for me, and oh boy. 'Twas a happy camper for probably a good month and a half.
Probably for the best.
I mean, I did play Halo CE custom servers, which were fun on PC. I met some people there that were actually like back then, because Twitch streaming didn't exist, and because everybody wasn't trying to be the most hardcore gamer alive.
People were a lot more chill.
People just got along a lot more. Yeah, that's right. I'm saying it. Twitch ruined society.
That's fair.
So you looking straight up, you'll see it in the recording, but it looks so stupid. So I also have a website pulled up, the would you rather questions.
Oh, okay.
Would you rather clap every time the airplane lands, or belch loudly at the end of every meal you eat at a restaurant?
Oh damn.
Second one.
I think you're offering for me to be cringe or to have a great experience.
Yeah, great.
So I'm gonna go with belching at the end of every meal in a restaurant.
There should be a modifier. Should say at a high class restaurant.
Oh, even better then.
Yeah.
I want to look around at all these people that I would never hang out with otherwise. And just
come in with a trench coat, look like you're about to shoot up the place, and then just belch.
Stand up from the table, look around, get everyone to look at you, and then just like flourish a little bit, and then just let loose.
It's a drive-by brapping.
Yep. Belch and shit your pants at the same time.
It's coming out of both ends, ladies and gentlemen.
At a super high-class restaurant like Applebee's.
go to one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants.
There you go.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it just to have him go, "You fucking donkey!" I would love every second of pissing Gordon Ramsay off.
I know. The poor guy, I'd imagine that a lot of people do that to him. Where they're just like, oh man, you gotta make Gordon Ramsay pissed off. He's like, I just want to have a good normal day. I'm having lunch with my granddaughter. Hey, why don't you say you're gonna fuck a donkey or whatever it is you say?
We'll say one of your mottos.
One of your mottos.
I'm recording.
His phone held directly in front of his face. By the way, I'm recording you.
Say something
Flash
funny.
On.
Say something funny now.
What a pillock.
Oh, he said a thing. He said it with a British accent.
Oh, man. Gordon Ramsay seems like he'd be a cool guy to meet. Guy Fieri seems like he'd be a joke.
I wanna go onto like Hell's Kitchen or something like that, just to perform absolutely atrocious. Just like
yeah, exactly.
Just absolutely demolish everything. You know, slip down and take like 30 pots and pans with me.
Just grab all the pots and pans first and then slip.
Come in with a gas can full of gasoline while all the stoves are on high. Everything is just, Ramsay, what am I supposed to do with this? What are you doing with the gasoline? With the petrol?
Petrol right next to a flaming gas stove. You told me to bring this.
You're gaslighting me.
Oh man, it's a good thing for all these dead Marines to resupply me.
Thank you for your service.
That's what you get for thanking me. It's a thankless job. Quickly before the elites get into the no, get away from you piece of shit.
Watch you desperately running after it like a kid chasing a school bus.
Would you rather live life only going to the beach or only living in the mountains? 100% the mountains.
Yeah, definitely. Beaches are fun for about 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I don't like sand. It's rough.
Okay.
It's coarse. And it gets
No, mountains, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's more interesting wildlife in there.
Yeah, much more interesting.
I mean, what do you got at the beach? Oh, look, a fish. Would you rather date a movie star or a CEO?
Oh man, probably a CEO, to be honest.
I don't know. They're both pretty much sociopathic, so.
Yeah, I'll take a CEO though, because then there's not like the public light type
I
thing.
suppose, yeah. CEOs, some of them know how to just shut up and stay in the shadows.
Yeah, it's like the worst you got to deal with dating a CEO is going to like shitty work parties.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
It depends
like,
on the
I gotta
CEO
make an
too.
appearance.
They might be one of those like shadow government CEOs.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Which in that case, yeah, you get tons of money.
Yeah.
I could build my compound.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I could buy an RTX 4090.
Can I build a gaming PC? Yeah, I don't care. What else do you want? Like a sports car set? No, just gaming PC.
You sports car? What am I leaving the house now? What the fuck?
What do you think
Standards
I am,
are
sociable?
moving.
Would you rather have a magic mirror or be able to grow your hair to any length in a snap of the finger?
Wait, a magic mirror? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
I don't know what I just thought about
is
that.
is that referencing like mirror on the wall where you can like see whatever?
Maybe? I mean, sure, I guess the magic mirror, you could take a video camera, set it up in front of it, and then ask, mirror on the wall, what is the military-industrial complex planning this time?
Mirror on the wall, what is Amaranth up to?
I pressed it first!
No, me!
No! Would you rather have a Tumblr account or a Reddit account?
I have a Reddit account.
Uh-oh!
Yeah. Exposed live on air.
Sweener? A gentleman?
Yeah, I made one after my Gigabyte graphics card 2 years ago started artifacting, and I needed answers.
I need
So
answers!
I sacrificed a part of my soul.
I sacrificed my baseness for answers. Would you rather go bungee jumping or skydiving? That's boring. I'd rather go
bungee.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I want to have a little bit more control over than just getting my neck snapped in half from the bungee recoil.
Yeah.
Because after all, Destiny is terrible. When I first played this level and the flood started busting out of these doors, oh boy, anal puckering like you've never felt.
Terrifying.
Oh yeah, especially with this music kicking in. Oh, and then the actual flood that
the
come
big
in.
guys, yeah.
These ones scared the shit out of me. I remember when I was playing it, like it was like a Dead Space situation where I was scared to take any steps forward. I could only take like one step forward at a time. And so I got up here, I turned around, one of them was right behind me, scared my ass straight. Would you rather I thought that said shave off your foreskin. Would you? I know it's not canon, but I consider it canon that Halo 4, 5, and Infinite is just Master Chief's cryosleep dream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good copium to deal with the fact that your franchise has been ruined.
It's the only thing I have.
This is a Master Chief's nightmare. That's what.
Would you rather have bad body odor or pimples? Yeah, I have both.
I would rather have pimples.
I can't wait for Ubisoft to go bankrupt.
Could happen.
I think it will. I give the whole gaming industry another 10 years before we start seeing dropouts.
I think I want to see Blizzard go bankrupt first.
Yeah.
That's going to be way more satisfying for me.
Ubisoft can go next.
Yep. EA would be a good one.
Again, so long. I mean, okay, yeah. I was about to say so long as servers stay up, but yeah, Battlefield still has community servers.
Yeah.
So, essentially, actually, you know what? I want to see an entire video game market crash. That's what I want to see.
Like the 80s?
Yeah, like the 80s, but worse. I would love to see Sony get stomped so hard by by video game failures that they just go back to making DVD players and cameras.
Yeah.
And different new formats that screw us all over because we can't afford them yet. You can still get VHS players, and for the Zoomers in the audience, those are like cassette tapes, but really big. And for the Zoomers in the audience, cassette tapes are like record players, but really small. And for the Zoomers in the audience, I let Lois get fucked by other men because I don't want to hurt her.
Redditor Superman.
Yeah, Redditor man. I have all the powers of Superman, but all the motivation of a nice guy. So I never get anything done. Because I'm too afraid.
Why would I get involved in the military? It's not my place.
I would stop this domestic abuse from happening, but I want to hear his side.
I want to hear both sides of the story before I make a decision.
I know she's getting stabbed, but do you really want me to stop him? That would be impeding upon his own choices.
I cannot pretend to be above the law.
I have to let people enjoy things.
Damn.
Reddit Superman. Oh, that's a horror story, if anything. Oh, too bad I wasn't in a fancy restaurant for that.
I was about to say that, damn it.
Oh shit. I'm getting hentied! Could have sworn this part of my career was over! Yeah, if you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
Oh,
boobies! Oh, the female lockers! Would you rather be granted 3 wishes of your choice 10 years from today, or be granted 1 wish to... What the f...
probably 1 wish today.
Yeah, because I could just set up a bunch of shit 10 years down the line. Write a 25-page wish that sets up a bunch of stuff. Like, I want a big dick today. I want a supermodel tomorrow. What? Oh, here we go. What is the longest that you've stayed awake for?
Longest that I've stayed awake for is just over 24 hours, I think.
I have done.
It was like some weird double shift that I pulled at work.
I have done possibly 36 hours.
36.
I know I've done 24, but I might have done 36 one time.
Gotcha.
And let me tell you, 36 hours, you are hearing and seeing shit that isn't there.
I would imagine.
Would you be willing to reduce your lifespan by 10 years to become rich or famous? No.
Nope. So who knows how long you're gonna live? You could just be cutting yourself off immediately.
How else can I live in mediocrity for another 10 years?
If I become rich and famous, I'll be forced to forget everybody that didn't get me here.
I want to be relatable. I can't become rich and famous.
I want to be down to earth.
If you could try out any job for 1 week, what would you choose to try? Now that's an interesting question.
Oh.
Royal cock swabber.
Let's see. Any real job? Let's see.
Are you implying royal cock swabber isn't real?
You insult me.
My good sir, the amount of cock I have swabbed. I know the royal ass wiper was a thing.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. Because it was like seen as unbecoming to.
That's so cool.
To swab your own poop deck. So.
God, I wish that were me.
I know. CGI porn artist.
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Actually, yeah, because
you some kind of high-end artist. And
you would learn
the knowledge after.
Yeah, because you would learn Blender and stuff like that, and you'd get good.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
So, yeah, actually, CGI porn artist. There we go.
Perfect. Then you make millions off of furry commissions.
My Fiverr page is blowing up.
Money.
Non-degenerate job.
I'd probably pick some kind of very high-end military thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like PMC related, where I'm going to like Rwanda, where nobody cares that I commit a bunch of Geneva Convention violations.
And then you know how to kill people for the rest of your life.
Not to mention, I know shit, and I'm gonna get contacted for other stuff too. Like, hey, you want to go destabilize another nation? Hell yeah, brother. Would you eat food that fell on the floor? I have before. That's not a question. That's a...
Yeah, I did today.
I ate my girlfriend. I pushed her onto the floor.
What is your favorite condiment?
Favorite condiment? Horseradish.
20 pounds of horseradish.
Yeah.
Chug that shit.
You have one or no? You seem like a barbecue sauce guy.
That or beer cheese sauce.
Beer cheese sauce. What the hell?
You ever had the bacon pub fries from Wendy's?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that shit is scrumptious. But man, these are like corporate questions that they ask you during an interview. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? Fail. Haha, it's so funny. I reversed the joke.
Let's see. If you couldn't fail.
Actually, I do know. Yeah, they're get my dick so wet. Lottery ticket.
Ah, there you go. Perfect. Win the lottery.
I'm too good at this, man. These questions
Mega
are not...
Millions jackpot.
These questions are for people that aren't as... That don't understand how to look outside the box.
Lottery tickets.
Somebody else would have said, "Oh, I would find love."
Yeah,
I can find love. It's called the lottery ticket. And then going to Amsterdam.
If you had unlimited money for relocation, where would you move? What country?
I'd probably stay in America.
Okay.
And then just build a paranoia compound out in Montana.
Okay, sounds good. I think that'd be a good option. I would probably leave the U.S. and go to a different English-speaking country.
I would go to Japan.
No, that's not an English-speaking country.
Okay, actually, you know what? If the drift scene is still decent over there in Japan, I'd go to Japan. Build up a really nice aftermarket drift car. Crash it, die.
That'd be cool.
What is the last thing you do before you go to sleep?
Oh, I jerk the fuck off. Like a madman, dude.
If it wasn't for sleep, my dick would be ripped off by now. Who doesn't do that before they go to sleep? That's
how you wind down.
I think this question is geared for the people who are like, I meditate for 15 minutes before I read
off. No,
for
you
another
don't. You're
20.
over there jacking your crank like a madman.
That is my
like
meditation.
the rest of us.
That is my meditation.
I unblock my chakras. My chakras are in my urethra.
Ninth gate of cum, open. If you here we go. If you could choose any era to live in, what would it be? I would live in the frontier days so I could die of dysentery.
Yeah, that's the thing is that, fuck, everyone. I don't know, this question, everyone's like, oh, I want to live in medieval times or something like that.
No.
And they're picturing a fantasy universe.
No, you guys are gonna die of
yeah, it's like I would just, you pick any point in the future,
especially
doesn't matter how far.
if like so if me in my modern ability or my modern biological standing went to medieval Europe, I'd die in a weekend.
Oh yeah, you'd get just destroyed.
I would either die of the plague, die of dysentery, die of a cut.
And she was gross. She smelled like rotisserie chicken.
How's that gross?
Because it was a woman that smelled like rotisserie chicken.
Oh.
It's a bit too savory for me.
What is something that makes you smile? Ugh, burning cities.
Rotisserie chicken.
What is your favorite hangout spot?
I think Pizza Hut has a good atmosphere.
Behind the Pizza Hut after they throw away their
in the dumpster, waiting for the crust.
What are 3 websites that you visit every day?
Oh fuck.
I'm in the grave. I'm trying to rehearse my rising from the dead.
I'm gonna say I have come back from the dead. I'm gonna scare everybody at the funeral. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna get so many upvotes on r/cemetery.
You come back. I am come. Shit.
Came out of the womb spewing 4chan shit.
What a. Oh no. What a terrible thing.
Baby need base to trad waifu.
Oh yeah, video game. That's right.
Yeah.
I want to become a gaming channel. When Obi-Wan says that only Sith steal an absolute, that in itself is an absolute.
Ooh, that's big brain moment right there.
It truly shows just how corrupt the Jedi are that they can make sweeping statements like that without reflecting on themselves.
Oh man, he looks like he is in post-orgasm. Just. I bet you there's somebody out there that thinks Gravemind is the good guy.
Is Gravemind secretly the good guy? On today's episode of Knockoff Game Theory, we're going to.
There's someone out there where that's their fetish.
We're going to explain why the Borg aren't that bad after all.
Forgive me for playing devil's advocate here. Would you rather pet the doggo's head or would you rather boop the snoot?
Would you rather have carpet in your bathroom or carpet in your kitchen?
Oh, definitely kitchen.
Yeah, kitchen, because the fecal matter that's going to get on the carpet in the bathroom, it is going to get rancid in there. Oh, when I miss the toilet. It's good.
It happens when you get absolutely plastered. It's bad.
I'm talking about shit, not
oh, okay.
Oh, it happens. Leave me.
Insert generic Taco Bell
Yeah,
meme.
I was about to use the Taco Bell joke, but I was like, no, because I don't eat Taco Bell.
I'm better than that.
I'm pretty good with the one I got.
Yeah, the one I got.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
When she gets damaged, you know, I'm gonna have to do some repairs.
Oh, there's a question for you. Mail order bride, what country?
There are alternatives to love.
Any country in the world. You don't have to just pick a destitute one.
No, I'd probably do Nordic country.
Nordic.
Finland, Switzerland.
Yeah, one of the Jurgen Skurgen countries.
Denmark, that kind of place.
Yeah.
Jurgen Skurgen.
You can have Olga go out and chop firewood for you.
I will be back, honey.
I didn't buy you just so you'd sit here and do nothing all day.
My love, I am freezing to death. My 400 pounds of insulation is not warming me up enough.
What country would you pay for human trafficking from?
Trying to think of an elderly man, and the only one I can think of is Master Roshi, and he doesn't sound like that at all.
Bulma! Bulma, show me your breasts!
Your tits are looking fine today, Bulma.
That's the first thing you and me both went for. Here we go. BuzzFeed.com. 92 of the dirtiest kinky would you rather.
There we go.
Here we go, buddies. Would you rather have a couple kiss for 5 minutes straight? Would you rather watch a couple kiss for 5 minutes straight or watch a graphic sex scene with your parents? Okay.
A couple kiss. I mean, of course. What is the issue here?
I suppose. What I was going to say was, listen, I'm not a Redditor. I'm an adult. Oh no, my parents who had sex to make me are going to watch a sex scene on TV. Ooh.
Dad just like sits next to you and looks at you and, you better not be getting a boner right now. You better not.
I'm watching.
Stares at pants.
That better not fucking move, son.
Don't you put a pillow over your crotch or all.
That's cheating!
Don't you obscure my line of sight.
What the fuck? No, Hunter?
I have overshields.
Oh, yeah, I got one.
Okay, you gotta make it count.
Oh no.
Where is it?
I'll check mine first. Nope, damn it. You did it, Sweener. You didn't do it,
amazing.
Sweener.
Fuck, I'm horrible.
Oh, it's gonna be so cool when you chuck a grenade into the...
And then they forgot to put grenades in this level.
I did it! I got it
You got it?
It's... Damn it! Sweener! We're gonna be here forever.
Yeah, purgatory, yep. Pilgrim Spoggers.
Williams reactor meltdown. Is it wrong that I'm beating Marines?
Thank you for your service.
Every time you put... thank you for your service. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your service. I'm so sorry. Would this thing blow up already? I have thrown 100...
I think it's blown up. I think you're good.
No, because the shaft should go back in. Yeah, guys, fucking super funny. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
You're good.
Cool.
We're good.
Like, there's a warthog right here, right? Get in!
Oh, shit. Back up. Back it up. Thank you.
There's a picture of this level, a gameplay accurate depiction of this level, because in
900 meters.
we're gonna come to this section of the ship where there's like this massive area of it missing by design. And then somebody made an accurate picture of it, and it shows the Autumn just with like this entire midsection taken out. I'll try to find it so that way I can show it on screen. It's super funny.
Yeah, what is this architecture in general? It's just Tony Hawk Pro Skater architecture.
Don't you know that according to Halo lore, skateboarding made a massive comeback in 2531? This section of the ship is what I'm talking about. Like, there's this massive missing section of the ship by design.
Yeah, there's a canyon here.
Don't bother shooting anything, Sweener. Just run.
I'm shooting.
No!
It's not like I can sprint or anything.
You can't shoot while we're running. That's a thing that nobody can do anymore because of brain fog.
Takes off helmet. Breaks lure.
Forgets that ship is decompressed. Hey everybody, we'll be back with Reach in about 20 years.